So good morning everybody, welcome to day 3 of the Two Counties Way. As you can see, we're at the level crossing and today we'll be starting our 12-13 mile last stretch through to Starcross. This will be our preliminary finish, but we've got to wait for this to open and then we can get through. But no, let's get through and get sorted. Onwards we go. So just at the back of Exeter train maintenance depot, just got to traverse over the bridges now and we join the River Exe. We'll follow that mostly for the whole day until it comes out towards the south coast. But yeah, should be following a nice good gravel path today if all been well. A lot better than some of the bog I've had to go through the last couple of days. But yeah, obviously weather's overcast today. As long as it stays like this and cool, I'll have no complaints. Let's see how it goes. First signpost of the day. Let's go. Just a nice stop at the co-op here on the walk. Perfectly positioned this. So about what? Half an hour I'd say in, if that, and you're already in a shop. So I won't bother getting anything for the day. We're going to this thing called the bakery, so they get some breakfast, and then obviously there's pubs and stuff in Starcross or Exmouth you can finish, get something to eat at lunchtime. Nice easy going this. So we're now near Marsh Barton railway station. We're just deviating off the path here. We're going to go and get some food. Should be about a 10-minute walk off the path and then we'll rejoin. And then we'll be heading back towards Starcross. See you shortly. So we've just stopped off at the bakery. That's very, very nice, that. Nice bacon, sausage and egg bap there for £3.50, which I thought was quite decent. Now walking back towards Marsh Barton railway station, should be there in a couple of minutes, and then back onto the canal. So we're now at the Exeter Canal bridges, trying to cross the road here. Not too far now really from Topsham where we did turn off onto some fields and then back onto the path again. Should be our time to cross. But yeah, not too bad so far. It's been very gentle. A lot of cyclists, but I don't mind that. Path's been a lot better than the last couple of days, so winner chicken dinner. Finally at the M5, just going around the cyclist. Yeah, finally at the M5, our last little visit under this nice little overbridge. We shouldn't be too far now from Topsham before then we turn off and then we follow the rail line for a little bit then, before we come off it again and then follow back on the River Exe. But at the moment we're on the canal, just opposite the River Exe. Been really decent, pathing's been amazing, and we found our first bench of the day. It's only been 3 hours and we found a bench. Let's go and sit down, shall we? That's not good. That's the path. It's short. Nice to tell people that it's short when you get all the way down here. So if you're walking Two Counties Way, that looks like that's been closed a very long time. So if you get to this point now where we've turned off the Topsham, we're going to instead continue along the coast and head towards the joining where we would have done followed the railway further down and then just continue on from there. So this point, just keep going. You can't turn right. That's been shut for what it looks like years because the greenery is just built up right around it. So, oh well, never mind. Keep walking down some decent path instead then. Winner. So yeah, with that being shut, it seems like we're going to have to keep going down this path. Should get to the Turf pub, which is where we rejoin the path that we should have took, and then we continue on again along the Exe, and we turn off then towards Powderham before then we finally drop them in towards Starcross. So yeah, not too bad, feeling alright. Done at least a good 6-7 miles, if not more. So nice good start to the day this. Weather's been immaculate so far, sun's popping out just to Topsham here on our left. But yeah, nice little view this. This going's good, and 2 swans in the background. Fun. So that stop we had back there was our second bench of the day. We're about to come on the third bench of the day. Today is the bench counting, because this canal we thought would have a lot more benches, and we're now coming up on our third bench of the day, and we're nearly halfway into the walk. So let's see how many we can count for the day. Let's get a grand total, and you can leave your guesses in the comments, and I'll tell you the final number in another video, I think. I think we should start a new series called the Bench Review. This one, a bit rocky. I think if it went any more, I think I'd fall in the back of the canal here. Needs backrest though, that's definitely, and it needs some maintenance, but apart from that, it'll do the job. We're now approaching bench number 4, and because it's off the footpath, I can't be bothered. Literally can't be bothered. We've got the pub literally around the corner, it can wait. But yeah, bench number 4. So we've just had a stop off at the Turf Hotel, Turf pub. Just got a quick drink. Very, very nice little pub actually. Just opened an hour ago, so made the most of it. Wind's started to pick up a little bit now. Now we're on the open section of the River Exe, which is just there behind me. So now we'll walk along this for a small section, and then we'll head towards Powderham, and then upwards and on to Kenton, before then we make our final descent then to Starcross. Just make out in the corner, Powderham Castle, that were it. Yeah, Powderham Castle, we walk more or less close enough to that, so we should get a better view of that when we start climbing to that. But overall, very, very nice day, I think. Sun's trying to pop up, but yeah, let's get going. Bench number 5, and it's actually got a backrest. But yeah, we are now on the main bit now of the River Exe. We've been following the canal for most of the way, but yeah, let's get going on this stretch of the Exe, which is nice and low for this time of the day. Hood's up, it's very, very windy now, but yeah, got all of the tops now on the coast. Nice, railway's just to my right. I'm about to cross over there surely over the footbridge, and then we're dropping then for the church. So we're on the footpath on the top. There's a cycle path, which obviously is better than this gravel, but I don't mind being up here, keeps me nice and cool. But yeah, not too far to go now. I think we're at least 4 miles, if anything. Just shy of that to finishing. It's been a really easy day, short day as well, which is nice. After doing all those long days, 26, 22, and obviously then 12 miler today. It's been really, really nice this. Good going. One step at a time. So we've just been through the very small area of Powderham, So, please don't pull my phone. Yeah, it's fine. Now onto the public footpath towards Kenton. Then I got a small ascent, and then we dropped down into our final destination of Starcross. Let's tackle this then, shall we? So we've now reached the village of Kenton, where you have the path takes you up and round and back onto a similar road. We're just going to avoid that and then cut across onto it further up because we want to go to a farm shop further up, so make the most of it while we're here. Up the hill we go. So we've just been to the farm shop here. We're just about a mile and a half to finish. That was absolutely perfect. Got pork and apple sausage roll. Oh, very, very nice. £4.50, but enjoyed it. Like I say, we've got now another mile and a half. We're going to rejoin the road, which is just behind this, and then we'll make our final descent then into Starcross for the final stretch of the day before we go and get the ferry to Exmouth. Our final mile and a quarter to go. Let's do it. So, we've now finished the Two Counties Way. 56 miles all the way from Taunton, finishing here in Starcross. £6 each single, £8 odd return. Not bad this. That's not a way to get away from getting on the train. But yeah, so far so good on this. Oh, a very nice ferry ride, I have to say. Nice way to finish a long 56 miles. Well, welcome to Exmouth. Very much want looking forward to that today. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, thank you.
Oh, brilliant. Now it's time to go and explore and get the train back home tomorrow in a couple of days. I'll see you in the next one.